Now he needs Otumfo. The time no NDC party and he President Mahama are hiding behind fence Bono or Mahini sa
Brohini no.
Onya Bono Mahini.
Domahini. Domahini or your Mahini.
Didi Otumfo term or incite people against Otumfo this no. President Mahama sat no one say. Now one was a Nyanseni obetumi aboama saa ntokwai akofem ene Otumfo. So adeba akwa se ye hwe ne ye pa. Say NDC for at any time a wo betan wani nobody wani be kire account for bia no na what advantage and take on accounts. Because embra betia yen de we wani. So why your tribal politics against accounts they are okay. But when they want accounts to support them, then they turn to accounts. This is bad. Because wabra sa papa ojidi Otumfo anapawia atem na kuti agenja na wobo no wo yese no and when we say sana ya dey asantefo na e ko resolve the issue wo northern region nti ye no ye bompa ma no na ye bompa so ma Otumfo ba ya san ate ye hu baby antokwa na se na nkasa Otumfo ko sesie no o man nkasa asaso so totobo e bo park no so Otumfo mpo de ye mpe no nti ye nim so Otumfo ye nyansani oyobi anyame so amana nim nyamo a o kasa se de omampani ekufu ado ono ne ka bom e de asomdwe ba yendi ye nim se obetuma ye se adwuma no nemom ye nanano no ye nso ye de no no so ohwe no kọ na se woni a wo pa asomdwe ama ono wonye ready se o mednum asomdwe bu a mo ha no ho bebrei no onjai ma aban no 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 ankasa okwan obafa so a or the new region, or the Kakama Omo. No one more police recruitment won't go through the process. So that they will be considered.
They will go through the process.
Well, whether they will go through the process or no process, why the promise? So one day the promise will come say, Munja Galam say, yeah, don't call police. Munja way and Ebe say so. If people are engaged in criminality, if people are holding guns unauthorized criminally, all that you can do is give them a gun.
Yes.
So that they will stop the unauthorized. That's the hope. Sir, kunkum wa hu wo di bonia. Na able to my and say, Monja abejuma na munjai. If people are engaged in criminality, the only solution is that now we are giving you something. So stop what you are doing.
I said me enipakum de me ntimi nkum nipa. Etika bia mbapa busu afo wo suri ni se ka say Jack mo pejuma e da mo de light post and the transformer e ba bia mo kububu mu fom e ba ne akutwam e ba e de kutwa hospitals di mo e te IGP beba munya na mema mo police nko
IGP na some no kan no regional minister be chire mu say ne nti ankrofo hu IGP ni say enye no na mo hwehwe. Of course that's what he said. That was what the regional minister said. Of course said the reason why omuhut at IGP ni say enye adwuma na omope enye police recruitment na omope. So who actually briefed the IGP before obeko?
He was overwhelmed.
So clearly he was overwhelmed with the kind of impunity. Because if today civilians can hold AK-47 pump action and shoot at IGP's vehicle and no arrest has been made, nobody has so it means that Boko is in war. It's only war time. You know, be tutua. Yanchino. Yes, so if
said a full blown war.
Yes, so say you to me tutu at police. You to me tutu to the police commander, the chief commander of the entire police. You to me tutu e won car mu say the bono. Emma yentumi anchirobia, it means the place is declared war zone. And see the yebe shenfi sa de mu an say opposition there ne try ya. And abemu ne baye de. Nemom ansama ebe fi wano a. Ebe fi beba beka kire nimpa me nimpa to abama wono hwe ho ye. Dwen ho kwa kire. Because recklessly President Mahama was then reckless to take advantage of the conflict, thinking say so or yes han obo to abama say ya to abama nimpa so na ewu. So you na wodwen ho aye say bo win election.
Kodopo said there was no conflict in Boko. So if there's no conflict in Boko, why calling Otumfo?
Yes, now people are dying. People are killing each other. So this is what me masama makano no tie wo position na yanhwe ye kasa yi na ne ya beka no be yensunsu so ye ba ben mu a
ma me ko prof K kwan wa chen akosomo prof lo ho ye
nyame adom godo
ye de nyame ase na ekwan so te sei
ekwan so boko me ba ha na ache
se de na eyi bebe akọ ise ye nti na de ebesi ano no na I think somewhere last week medim komo bi oba bi na minim I know the effect of propaganda but na minim say it mean enya effect so I would dipa bi so pa bia a surprise me also before elections no ko forecast say ka so akwan ya mo yetu wi ni ben also ko forecast say ECOWAS na ye okay somoti sa asem ya enya no kro ba bia
ECOWAS
almost ECOWAS na ye asoja fo mpanifo bi koya ade ewo central region no mo ba no nkoma mu di nkoma okwan so omo ne civilians bi nenam na soja ni ba ko na agegine ma wo cheche mu se senate e na soja ni so obi a respect wo le djuma na wo yenum e na nkoma beto me nam se bacho enye no krai
no o kire mu sen
se ECOWAS na ye kwan no soja ni penimu in fact obo captain so the position no yeah I think so we can cry na wa giedi na wa kan hode no o de kuma se de no pa ka ho cross bypass biensa no o da kan ho de problem say ECOWAS trade the bentian eh to mo keka na misi pam cho mesrem we no menya conference call
to him
no obi na oni papa ko was on board no obusa am na message no kure and na me bi me say what the moment conference code in Google just Google it and find out if you be ye government funded na me say that government ECOWAS a government you be a government funded a government of Ghana funded CDC and they believe it before the election to be busa say wo be kwan ECOWAS for go so
what on ma menchia atiefo en anwumre na menka se me ba ha che na bibintia na menchia minion so amene o ma be hia wo ha se minion panyi alhaji Audu Mahama menchia no na ai na park o se ho Ransford
wo se ho
me tene kan
ye na se no wa tight kakra munya yi kakra bi ni adade but from next month going on he be back
to answer your question now bisa me enye we nko ye bo atwede wo commander see defense na ye na almost say Queen Elizabeth na ye yes I'm telling you
lovely
go on see defense na near ye wo commander no almost say Queen Elizabeth
almost say be wo pona no kra nti how ne be wo to into be for be say mo nyam
na me de echi strategy am develop here ni say Queen Elizabeth ewo ho fiti kwa me nkroma time ECOWAS me sure say ECOWAS bi aya e wo studio ha ne enwo it is MPP wo so an ECOWAS be ye kwan ade na akoto abati MPP
my MPP ntia na ECOWAS je kwan
mai NDC tisoro man ti say ECOWAS be ye kwan bi it is MPP ba and na say ECOWAS be ba be ye mpuntu djuma de a ene why vote MPP out it ene so mo atwa mo ka say kwan no astor say ye nya kwan ni biemu a na che say ene bi MPP free so no odi na ECOWAS ne ko enu an se wo no free wo de anka cheche mu bia eni sa na ema wewu na no kra bia anim government of Ghana na eye ne kwan na utra that side ne de eyade a me say ebe hia nchechire mu bebre na hye a de ye bisa ne say nti niema egu ye so asese ye bebrebe ni nyina nti anyanya bia no nti afa ne ye benya adaje a chechire media me chechire mu ye tie say ECOWAS na ya MPP wo so no mo ye nti MPP san ba ECOWAS ngui on be sa ye niema bebre a ye niema akese godon medema no si no na ai menko ai bo consensus am so me so me kwan wo from Sefi to Central Region I think na me be sin akoboko
wo be bre kwan so pa
godon ade ba ko a MPP me say MPP NDC ba e mo hu ni say se nyankopon peso ogu anim first ne ya se nyame do wa no so hwe ba se nyame peso ogu anim ase anema mienu no de mo o ma wo mere na o ma opportunity na ni pa hu dia obetimi aye den ede emre ene saa opportunity no obetimi ede aye na former president Mahama so say ye ba na ntokwa ba nti sia ho na ete so
NDC
nti ni
won multi government in position
wa me enye me wan se ntokwa esi boko ni say if ade listo we na listo we
Nana Buku
is anything to go by there nipa na ye de na koto small arms commissioner no yes ono na supply tuo ma boko ono so na ene o power
ba fe yes was say the create one the court
wan se nye no kre
papa no Adam Bona me de me hu batmate etia na ya ye careful
list to post away on Facebook o se nye no kre nti o de court
is an waka
no wanya de court me de me nya hu
me ma tibi bisa won from mem
ba share coincidence no one share you be tempted to believe say asem na list to kan no e bi ye no kre
oh na say me until say me hu say bi de court in there be there na me be blue mu
say o de na no na aka coincidence na ye too sharp e too sharp see e betimi abu ye ni e de agu sa de we so na opiemu na so ene afi asa akotoa otumfo so otumfo na enko solve bokoma no kamia ye say NDC ba ban mu a manhia becomes an extension of NDC for a certain problem solving activities a minim nomenclature me de be ma no o ka say engas for e ka so mo ma ye gas
na ayi papa ko
ho ma omo
pamo sa akoko
omo ye no sue ana omo ko hu otumfo call ya ansa na ye supply gas
wa nkompo frey mo oye call
okay ai IMF de no
ai oh some voice video
eno so otumfo kro ya na san call ye ansa na ye release sika no e de amom afi ababedan ntokwa ba ya eno so otumfo ena ensan ko nti ye ba ban mu we have the men omo ti opposition no issues are na for security ho a eye unresolved NDC for solve ni e de omo no solve ni nyina ansa na omo ba ban mu NDC for de omo no e solve sa issues ni nyina ansa na omo ba ban mu enso enne hwe niam a ekoso wo boko hwe atu ewo boko enne eye hu atu pa
atu brani
ewo boko
atu ko die wuo pa
anya ho na emri bi Mark Woyongo ko wi afom no
Mark Owen Woyongo
anya boko ho a
boko ho a
no ko wi afom no
not once ba ko no ye regional minister
and ba ko no
ye defense minister
in fact somebody interior until ko as interior
as interior so ye pamo no
na de hin o wi afom no
as interior no
no Bako share it was under the track
bus
no under the track and Bako no share bus ni mu
yo kodo
yanko
me de manu be si mpoifo se ntokwa den ba na mpata den so asori yankopon adom say ni enim say sa na ma we be si so in the wisdom of NDC no mobile no omu create office ma obi in charge of special operations ntokwa no ba bi akwakodu no esa special bi si da iti ansa na otumfo obekọ ho no special operator omuni kansoma gringo no ni kan ko boko ho na se anso anu a ache na otumfo obekọ a watimi akọ ye ni kansoma japama ne nko na wonja se sisi a me matrasi analysis amaye se esikafo no ko omu fie omo japa ko omu fie ohia ninim
wo bia
esikafo pe no ko omu fie
nye pole se nyanwa se asori bo go pa esikafo nkwa ne kwasa asori no
NDC omo abrabo
eti sika na eye den ma no so ko fie ho a
se wo na be sika wa wia ni be doso but at least say jakpa betimi akọ director of operations special operations
body akọ no here special intervention
and na yes I will director of operations e wo Jubilee House in the person of COP Kofi Boache also the obi say police ni pay
come on say we say man go be field work na dey
jakpa ni deputy na year round span ti
omo no ya field work
saa ho
ntokwa so yanko no office
saa ho
omo wo field nti
and they say Kofi Boache about administrative person
yeah we administrative person
that's what so the say national operations
say be oba kire japa
mama ni nko
no
mama ni nko jano
ansa na yebesoma otumfo
amana se kofi bachi do local police kama and or retire kama honorably and na japade local soldier and yi na di dishonorably
ana mu hwe hwan ye de ne call office ba bi e fata na hwan ye soma no man 1990 basabasa
fata
hwan ye soma no man 1990 basabasa
fata wo dia wo di bachi a
prof yo but abuja
for a trip of kill and also edina no ese niti no mame koko ka horrible na me wudi ohun te sen
ya meti ase
okay eti ye ka boko de no kakaka no ko first one e bia oze
me ba na ye to
come ho ase
na mo se me ka ho ase na je na wo ye
ma yira
ayo se na me ka se ye hu ba bia wafa koka ye nkoi boko
asem ne die se obi bia wu oboko bia no Easter you kwa sorry a kai hu se eye current president na mada sa 7 any killing na happy se bia no eye obi personal interest se obetina kunya so ama mu awu die obetina kunya so no mu awu se obi a free north the same enclave obe sacrifice won crofo say wo betina kunya so for your selfish interest ade ya ne say ade ne start e no ahye uniform gina baabi no ne omo kasa fa baabi wo ye battle man now for say yob no kasa fa no gina fa no ba ko no fa kasa fa wiem go to the battlefield and face them no we jai and me can say we say mum kohwe video no IGP call ye no na nkofo a ejina na chi no wait nim ni COP 3 bia ni na ejina wo de kohwe one mpanifo no ka say COP panimu bia nyina na chi no so call Waterloo ko bie communication no wa kasa wa afei na bebia kona ko panto kwan ho na ugina ho kire nsemu unfortunately Minister of Interior oye nodna National Security oye nodna japa ye court ma court adawo ma me hu nipa ban oye obi o she leather skin ntare ye cheche entu bi ko ho ade na moma no nko ho yes
kipo yeah
ade no mo nko ho some ye mema muti ana pa nkofo cars nkofo fie na mu break the main action ewo boko if you say you be man go there declared somebody who declare will be on hine who need right as a president to do that nanyankopon o mawasa o de besa o hunyum na o de mawa no amawasa se kese no wasa as a preko no won sania ye dware na wi a o ye ni hufi and be sin you have not even apologized and retract your word now nam e chinkrofo say obi atro rest well now nam e chinkrofo say or say your friend is saying budget sika bi wom ena no ma bi awaye ye hu ba bi sika na fa ba kirem o si BN9 ada na ma BN9 fo no enko chinkrofo na ye tututu no say you are good to me who pete munta kra hu de ekoso echi no ma president go to Boko menena kame nye public outing to say lasting solution beba ho
she
and you go when mampenyinia baby a free chaos abano na wonam krom na wo sere na lele go na ma no okokra ne nsem no na nsem onam obi krom yes to me appointee obi kosaha say onko ye rep to me appointee obi say onko tena Boko say till the Boko issue is resolved no more ma o special military penifo wo military mu nyina wa clear o mu nyina because o see reset revolutionary era bibia obeye bia there is nothing rational. Everything decision be a will take be irrational. Obi a utumi yi levy. Now they are going to share electricity with you. Hey.
Say so me no. Say uncertainty no. Indecision na e no.
Boko issue no. Se boko fo na nkasa antena se ehun se. Kosasi Mampusi and other tribes whatever they do, they intermarry, their children play together, they own things together. So man, there is nobody
who can solve it for them. Medasi. I was for 80 cooker and a motening calona. See, ending on that has been my position. Obie ni holuma abusantokwa obi ntimi solve abusantokwa yese mo amugi tumi se de maye afidie ye etimu utwa so anye sa so for panyi archbishop pope baba tenase abeka waka wi a mo de serese ba kuja ne kwan mo de ja ne kwan mo two gate mo wi ya mo de do da mama sada kusim eti a so lo beko aho na na wo bubu na ni tie eti no ye besere mo bokofo munya nyina e Ghana fo bebe mu free anya mo pena mo ye de ko mu ko free ho by virtue of where you were born and who your parents were etia mo ko yesa bokuni betima kumasi ni ko betima ye bokuni sa ne Ghana wiase nyina eti mesre yeti ho teacher fo e wo boku enclave 5 constituencies 6 constituencies na wo hormone no opa ye nko ye head count ubenya be 60% omumfre region ho meboa ubenya be 60% omunye ni dabo kusasi no Mampusi eso no waba ho no mo entokwa beba waba be victim police for soldier for ho no do say the free ho no mo etiye nyina yes rese boko eye Ghana eti ma entokwa na embra fom mo hwe de si dabon na it depends me pie anwumere me fiza me kwata male pa kwata mala unti pie nyu se anwumere na usefie nana Akufo-Addo be president otufo so musa ka jagu mo ye ma asundwe ba ho ene bok nam tamala ubeta na mabonte amade achi obi anya wo hwe ubeta tru bicycle abodnum aye de ope eti e be sere boko mumma asundwe emra mameko ebo honom ebo
bra
yeah boko.
I hope say who you there.
Oh nyame adum ahode ho. Me sa so aka bibia.
Nice one. Program no nkofo tie pa o.
Ye da o mas.
Me nua bia meten nka che me na ye adwuma papa bi pa. Ba meten nka be 3 years na emi no frame so o te car mu na o drive no tie.
Oh sa.
Nti ima no asama da se we tie.
Ima ya ta free.
Bra Gordon. Boko asem no. Ehu because as it stands now no. The president, who is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces now, everything shows even overpower and a new strategy be or the berries of issue apart from say very reliable too for and me tell the American say as it stands now no key political appointee in government and a political actor be who obey me akoboko so oko try any mediation be who obey me. And the bear dick. Even now, presidents no call no attention by, but then the Quebec didn't say secret for bad vice president. Mama so Uncle Boko. And the bear ding because no to me. You know why? Sa Boko issue say cause you say what that, but one key person for the Boko higher politics or benefit and may blame conflict in baby one so Ayarga. The current majority leader. One keep ask yourself why didn't you go for na touching the field? The second key person laddie pussy girl MP no ono so mo shine fie bye bye yeah bye bye
okay
of course because Osha make a story with modern Ghana. This is December 8, 2000 or say Boko violence turns into ethnic conflict. They can't first paragraph on the or say the fighting that erupted at Boko on Friday morning over the counting of ballot papers, where 2000 election has turned into an ethnic conflict between the Mampusis and Kusasis. 2000 election, I have a kunsi and a Fati Sedu NDC candidate.
How I
MPP and a Fati Sedu. Not Mama Yarga, or no Fati Sedu campaign manager. Because some we are the next election. Or no person contesting. It is what Bokwa from 2000 ABC 2025 is about 25 years. Me the only person waiting me dominating as MP Mama Yarga.
Yeah.
How are Yakubu Ba one term? The next time MPP winning election was 2012 at the Musa Kandi. And I Yarga Kofa.
You know.
The barrels and I assembly a court. Inti Adamu Sakandi be DMP, but when you peace of mind crying, and Nina Mama Yarga say, China. This particular election is what every election be a ye baby be a into Kwabe Babiano, name Mahama Yarga election. Oh, Kusasi and claim more. Because 2012 election, Kusasi for man pussy for cry and Tokana and yet visa. And now Yarga promised him say marries of it. So now you are the majority leader. President Mahama no kaso be create region among so be president. What you see at the election every. I don't know for Philip promise no. Is it true say boys na say ohin not so no or yeah ohin only so tena so ana. Nti I don't know untimi ye bold na be asem da. Yes, I agree say bia refia asem tina say fie for koka na sa nyoma no. But I am saying say no matter what Otumfuo would do, maybe to get to a point say Nkofo be resigning free aban we mu asana be mu ati omo ase. Yeah,
and I was say aban pedufo say market can I said they have to go and apologize.
But for Philip
President Mahama Kasaka said there's no chieftaincy issue there. Now you're political. Waka.
Yes. It's as it stands now no. A ban boy consensama. President Mahama need credibility bia.
Yeah be.
Or Kohoko cancer the people will not take it. It doesn't have credibility. Mahama Yaga need credibility. Yes, of course. How can you say from so Kuzo among us we create region among Kusasi phone. The day President Mahama cancer, I was so shocked. Yes, ethnicity. When you say region so they need to be brave. And I'm the politics I share election here 2024 year. On say Kusasi for now more spread Ghana because of farming activities ne.
Omudoso papa. We must have Fatih Kusasi ni.
I see.
Fatah Abubakar.
Former minister.
Yes,
it's the MPP crown.
No doors of papa.
They suffered
kwa Kwama area ho ni ade.
Western region safety was area. Say Kusasi for na family. Christian Uni Valley one area your friend Tintinim. MPP winning election order since 2000 because of Kusasi for na omogo no. Ti Christian we galam say any koko no bebre na Kusasi for na ede omodo. Because of some Mahama Yaga, more careful Dr. Baumia, so obey. So now, and the BK say men are tried by their ways. What's some Awoka? And a beshe so. See what do you concern, bro? Now, concern no Diano. And I know because I saw Besani a 100 more. So we can only appeal to the Boko people, both sides. Yentimika say Jawa among Konamungu. What Otumfuo is going to do? Maybe I'm Otumfuo in Wambakaso at the end of the year too. But when they leave, this thing is not going to be resolved. And to say some 7 or 5 MPs who are 10 MP in Bokono, Obetiako Boko.
He's not safe. Oh, my press conference bear me said
President need credibility. The president doesn't have credibility. Based on the utterances. But look another way can share that, Mr. Yonudu. Look at the demeanor. Odra if you want to share some patch until he has lost it. No, he has Odra if you want to talk patch. Intimidate Kofi Bento, no castle. Ebia Yama military could take you over. Now, some time ago, time I Kokumba na number issues in see and so operation going on here. But that time now information flow need to say.
But she said
this operation your baby no. Intelligence go for Betty.
Casualties well.
Oh baby. This is only me kwasa we so you like pick your hand back more than a background.
Hey, no problem.
It's we can only appeal and as you see because of the hypocrisy of the civil society clergy near they want me who nipa Osman say or your soft to unko John no when I was man
now obi busa obi ka say NDC time between MPP and NDC one na appoint kusasi for no ayi na me busa obi ama wa ma me list kitu bi mpesa me share na me mra Chrisata hodi it me share list na wo de ama me ma mo bi so verify check me wo say President Kufuado nipa omo wona ban ma no mu yekusasi for omo ni Honorable Stephen Yakubu no ye regional minister wo yekusasi ni Obo Fatima to Abubakar also former information minister Honorable Abdullahi Abanga former MP Binduri was former deputy minister works and housing and former deputy attorney general Joseph Penka also also free Honorable Kingsley Akurugu former CEO EP also free and was saying 6 districts are not a whole
yeah. It means MPP has shown a lot of commitment.
Of course,
these people.
Yes.
Stephen Yakubu say, "Wabe Binduri MP dawo, and say Wabe regional minister. Osha omo elections na omo kansa omo yin, they were always campaigning to tone down the people. But there's this my yarga. They be an adrian say, "Onfa kusasi for no win election." But who win election we so how to sustain the base, you know, and that's not a problem. It's a best yankopon. No abeka boko for akuma because political
na mo so mo ye nuafo na mo
try na mo twa so na yan hwe de otumfo so betimi ayede
os betimi ayakosi alright abusa fonti bambo a na wo ye MPP youth activist na mote ni kan mamenko Chrisata once again na boko conflict dey me see ye bewie ti yanko ECG fly open fly containers no ho yanko na npo keke me dey hin ene dudum na
atutum no
okay ade atum say 14 for e mamu nyina akwaba
aja wo so
kuka manti voice no
ye nua
wo de wo okay na mame fan to just say and then so once again so say manya new appointment say me part time worker office of the special prosecutor and me ko twice a week be a medi be one and I say 2 hours and I say and I said 18 minutes eti na me ko holo mo na eti enne no once again me call OSP e ko report na ma yeti nyame adoma ebnada mesan ko isim mechanic tu bi me ne station bi edi eye interview na no pay kwa me committee kese of OK FM na obulas ogod na OSP awda so queen so muni mandate na me so
and this never be man Ghanaians will not even pay light bill. You make this reckless statement. Now when you come, the reality is now on your face. Wako to utility prices mo. ECG. Light here, yes sir. COVID time. Omanpeni Ekufuado ani timodin. Oma light efie ni wa use no domestic. Na wa wodi ye adwuma we produce adwuma ba no ototo won so up to 17% no omampani mahamani ndisa wotimi ye pa no ye ni COVID time ye ni bibia no watum akodu 14.70%. enti mede to say okay say NDC is there MPP to so no ya brabo enkoye ye ho kyerenya ene obi a ono so to light bill o tia light bill to say now no 2014 2024 ni 2025 often to na brabo won say first no so we talk bia 100 Ghana cedis ya say their unity ya whatever 100 Ghana cedis no say whatever 140 Ghana cedis into what the 40 Ghana cedis are there what that to so amount first to brabo ho say why na mo wa brabo are there aye papa say wo hwe to say time no o man paniku for in your company Kufuado Nabreso from 2017 up to 2024. What to cocoa more me could do time one. What on cocoa? Meaning about me out of cocoa. What on cocoa bag back one. What matter cement back 31 bags. Into me fan say, what person Bob Brana will be Biaku and no person will sit down here. What on cocoa no? What matter 31 bags. Say yeah. NDC besi abansi. Ya tuko koma mananio and so since and I'm so what to light beam what to water beam mintino what on cocoa back since cocoa back cement back your ton say 135 Ghana cedis
and why a ding
me make culture say cement is now 135 Ghana
and why a ding
o man penny ekufa binti mo odin no and you turn 100 Ghana cedis within 4 months e could do 135 Ghana cedis and no pony nya binto since you know and why a ding cement why a ding because enyama ye kra ye de ba ene yi na no ekura akosoro light so eden akosoro nti in fact actually 2 weeks
ubi so chase the light of any happy.
Yes.
A person will be in traffic more than 2 to 4 hours from Accra more roundabout to Michelle Camp only to come and meet light
out. So to say it's a what they call brass say
I thank you for your party.
Cement they could do no. This say you know. Yeah, the social abrabo what is meaning that your abrabo from December and now no your abrabo say at Asaya because you can't take it away 2024 ade a wobotumi de aye ene niam a wobotumi obra wobotumi de abono ene okita enso ba bia ebro ne bo minia me makodwo mo makoto ebro was owura Dr. Mahmoud Mawumia ka say na dwuma wo so ye na ede ya ye wie nti ono kra so ba ya ankoba ede ho and it is only 1%. Now when you 1% omaka your meeting says that's can now they will refund it to the universities, so the universities will not even give the money back to the students. They will use it to now fund when they are going to the next year. What's the argument? Or can you say no? Or say Sikanwa and this Ankasa promises say or the betia the or the one year when your university admission free until you kwa first year betia ma wono. Ora Minister of Education Haruna Idrisu ebe press conference catching and say Sikano abanye 300 million Ghana cedis. So the betia sankola na school for ni na aka.
Yes.
Obi otu an school fees no oba refund am no. And the deputy abaka kire say they will no more refund the money to the students.
Hey,
so they are now going to negotiate with the universities and then give the money to them. So when the first years are going to the second year, they pay the second year fee. Yes, that is what and they are cross check.
But that wasn't the policy.
Deputy Minister for Education today on Joy FM. Minama maybe honorable say now they have resolved to say want to mean your calculation me. Want to mean say now if the money gets ready cry, they will not refund the money to the students.
Okay, I don't want here omukas on very fund and they say school for local school mu January,
yes.
Omuko January no na NDC enye budget. Na budget agala yine yusu eye de doctor first person Kufadu edijaye. It na sa budget next can enka ho. Etomo ba no mo say one more akọ first year no. Ya o matue standard no. Omo de she budget no. Omo tia omo omo refund the amount. Because Oko University of Ghana, omo first year students e wo ho. Ayambwa. Oko UPS a etomo number no.
So munya calculation in here. And now the word is government has allocated 300 million. When the 300 million Ghana citizens is ready, they cannot disburse it to the students. They would rather give it to the universities. So when these first years are going to the second year, they will use to pay. To
pay what?
To pay the fees now. And come to second year no. So what they are going to do is that they are going to impoverish the universities.
Yes. Because
even capitation grants at the basic level, and these are buying from 2012 to 2015, and to me and Tiaba one city. Even chalk a we are doing. So if you are now going to owe the universities for that quantum of money, Obego universities, and I'm telling you, sir, Achara Obawan say, Sasike Abekem, Abai Entia. Nkwala no so a one kan che so won kotu ya nte bekem ebe university
me ba cho be the honorable me wo ha se ma check here ibcc a we ye budget statement and this for every year case to forcing.
Okay.
One also one year budget statement was say headline was say no fee stress initiative gets 499.8 million allocation in 2025 budget. I almost saying.
According to Deputy Minister of Education, Apart today on Joy, he said that yes, or MP.
What's this kind of saying?
Or say government has now allocated 300 million.
Yeah, and
that 300.
What went into that?
Okay. 300 million cannot be given to the students.
Hey.
So in when can be ready now? It's allocational. It doesn't mean that the money is ready. They have just allocated. Budgeting. So when the money is ready, they will give the money to the universities based on the calculations on by each university.
Quotation you was it, Mr. Speaker. An amount of 499.8 million has been allocated for the no academic fee policy for all first year students in public tertiary institutions under the no fee stress initiative, Dr. Forson said.
Yes, and I'm also quoting.
Yes.
Today, the current one. So that meaning that the budget was not premises on a clear policy line. Yeah. Because if today the deputy minister is coming to contradict what the budget is saying, it means that the budget was just rehashed. The budget was just rushed through.
There is a deficit of 190
million. So they are now saying, say, 300 million is ready. Say, I buy the man one. What it says, Kano, Baka come in raising for no second years or fee, not the first years.
No, but if you even listen to some of our countries here, or say 300 ne are you ready? No, a sign you ready. Yeah, the mama. Which is going to
no, it's not there.
I mean, try say this first year tuition. Clement Pike Adio. An idea as a former ranking member of the education.
Yeah.
Which one introduce idea crime DC for some mobile. When you say, tell me what say no.
By that time, I was 2024. He mentions some amount in the range of 7 million. Yeah.
So he still want to maintain that 300
yes,
million. The issue is that NDC.
Yeah, okay, 300 million a year.
Within just 4 months, you will see I show clear say we buy Magana for your watching your more. Because I did why you be at say I want you anamono mutuno. Because I promise you the man say about time for the hoto so say Mahameba or the Sikanwa make up Bosiano the Babamia say gonna yamo. Says can after the next 2 years my bano over second year no eba so mammy mintanyo was say uncle investing in chain. Now I bet you say I buy the university obetia and I bet that she be
and so music can see
any more that any more that sa propaganda is intro ya they will never pay any university a dime for this policy. They will just make a math promises and go see baby into a class NDC when you're ready to be one mind. Maybe I throw my dream and say Rama Hammer or share NDC more who is so Obia who put my contestant within NDC. No see nanai into take advantage of the inability and then the fallibility of the NDC. Obia who put my identity. Or Simon name one no medi no bedia. I feel a car what bonnet near my person call you went to my yina or the sabu mafum. Nayas of woman. Or maybe papa be a more money. Because I need to say. Sisaya can say light a doom babia. Abrabo bibia no mampeni ekufu na by the eku enibia sisi assign a chair and I make her say aduane ashoto high schools aduane ashoto
said aduane
school do pay gu ha ko de kay aduma wo eyebono what they call so sa pepper na aduane na ye cry by ya ye de kogu warehouse no and no mo kwagigi no mo chiche ma all the schools say aduane na sa so now it is now zero about time ye aduane na make her say e de ko say no school obi of oji me chimbi on confirm